So here's another challenge. Let's say we have a text that is equal to A, B, C, D, F, G, H, A. And we have to find out if all characters are unique, like if A is only 1A, B, 1B, C, 1C. If one character is repeated, the function returns false. If all of them are unique, it should return true. So how do you do this? Let's say function unique chars takes a string. Okay, let's go through let I equals to 0. If you want to know more about for loop, please watch earlier videos. I is smaller than string.length. We said string is like an array. You could do almost all operations that is done on an array. I plus plus. So now we have this for loop that could go through this. What do we do here? So let's find out characters one by one, string in a position of I. So now when the loop goes through like our text, at first char is A, then it becomes B, then it becomes C. Let's test it actually. Console.log char. Then we call unique chars A, B, C, D, E, F. And if we call this A, B, C, D, E, F, we have this. So how do we know if they are unique or not? Well, one of the ways, a very common way, is to introduce an object like const obj equals to this, then push characters into this object as key or key value or whatever you have. But first we have to check like if object in the position of char exists, then we return false. Why? So object in the position of char is just like, say, if we have an object which contains name something, then we can do console.log object in the position of name. Let's see what we have here. Undefined. Sorry, why? Let's change this to X. Okay. X is not defined. And if we do like this, something. Okay, so it's apparently we have to wrap around the string. But anyway, for objects, you can also use this to set the key here. It gives you the value back. Now, at first, this object is empty. So when we say object in the position of char, that means B, for example, there is no object, so it doesn't return false. So what should we do? It didn't return false. We should do object in the position of char equals to true. So this works like this. We have an object. We loop through this array. We do the characters, like define them B, A, C, D. And we say like if there is a key inside object called A, return false. Of course, there is no key. Then we say if there isn't, then object in the position of A equals to true. So what it does something like this. B is equal to true. C, A is equal to true. Just like that. But at the end, when it returns to A again, like when it reaches here, it says, oh, there is A actually, so we should return false. So it's exactly like that, like there is no sophistication. But if now we call this, let's see, at the end we should return true if everything works, unless we have false. So we don't have any. Let's console log it. We have true because all characters here are unique. But if we do D, like we have D here and we have D here, false. So we know all characters are unique. This is a very important challenge because I've seen this pattern too much. Like you loop through an array and create an object and push array items as object keys. Basically, you create an object, an empty object, you loop through your array, then you push your array items into an object, and this could be used for true false, for comparison, for anything. But if you want to do like interview, this is a very good pattern to learn in how to use arrays and objects together. And one of the ways is to find out if all characters are unique. Thank you.